This planter needs some serious help. Although I have many ideas, today I'm just going to make a succulent arrangement. You'd be surprised how adding this pot with some succulents makes a big difference. I added this big succulent, this called patuya. It actually grows a beautiful flower and a fruit, but it looks too bare, so I went ahead and cut up some string of banana cuttings. These are like the most easiest succulents to propagate, and I love how they cascade over any pot or planter. But after adding these string of bananas, it just didn't seem enough. So what I'm gonna do now is walk around my property and look for other succulents to take cuttings from. As you can see here, I have plenty to cut from, and I couldn't decide how long I wanted the succulent to be. I figured I wanted to give it some height, so I made it a little longer. Here's another beautiful succulent. I don't know if you noticed, it was already growing babies on its little trunk, so I thought it was the perfect cutting. Some of you might wonder why I'm not letting it callus or dry. Here in California, the weather is usually over 65 degrees. So the succulents just continue to grow and start growing new roots. But if you live in a place where there's a lot of rain and it's pretty cold, I would suggest that you let it callus it over so they don't just rot out. Everything dries pretty fast here, so propagating succulents is about the easiest thing you can do. In fact, you would probably need to water these a little bit more often at the beginning, just so they can get established. Once they're established, they're pretty drought tolerant, and they can survive on very minimal water. I plan on covering this whole planter with succulents, but for now I'm going to just focus on this pot. I'm quite impressed with the results. As you can see here, it looks beautiful already. And in my opinion, it already lightens up this ugly planter. This will definitely be the focal point, and it will all come together once I add more succulents. Tell me what you think.